So let's tailor this discussion some more. I think this is a discussion we all can relate to. With this Brian Flores situation, it affects 3 NFL franchises, and then of course the other 29. Let me just give y'all some bases. First and foremost, Brian Flores, former coach of the Miami Dolphins in 2019, basically files a lawsuit stating that Miami Dolphins owner tried to pay him to lose after he was eventually fired in 2021, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
And now in the hiring process with Denver Broncos in the past, Giants this season, and what was the third team? There was one more team. Houston. No. Houston was in allegations. No, I said Denver.
The Texans?
Denver.
Was it
No,
Jacksonville?
the only people that he accused of is Denver,
And Giants.
the Giants,
and then Miami doing what they was doing.
Yeah.
So just to give information on all 3, I said about Miami that basically the owner, he's saying verbatim that the owner tried to pay him $100K per loss, trying to tank. Next situation, Denver, for an interview, for a head coaching spot interview. He goes to the interview. He arrives early, and I believe they arrive an hour or so late. And they appear to be drunk, in his words, not caring about the interview, yada, yada, yada. They were clearly here just to show face. And then the last part, of course, our hometown Giants, for those that are Giants fans, apparently Bill Belichick texted Brian Flores and was like, yo, I think he got the job, but he mixed up Brian Flores with our new coach. What's his name? Brian Dumble.
Yeah.
Brian
That was
Dable.
very
Yes.
attacked on Bill's part. Not gonna
Yes. But we all send risky
he did
text
that on
messages.
very
Hell
attacked.
yeah.
Of
He's
course.
a very calculated man.
He's
He is.
he's a grudge holding person.
But
Sorry, BB.
what's the question though? How do you guys feel about it? Us being black men trying to be in positions of
Shout
power.
out to Brian Flores, man. Take him down.
He was
I'm
on
not gonna hold
ESPN
you.
recently, on the Get Up, trying to voice his case and tell people what's going on about the suit and everything.
If he wins any part of anything he said legally, that's crazy. And also, Hugh Jackson also accused the Browns of doing the same
Definitely.
thing. He said, and the difference with him is he said he was paid. So if he has proof of him being paid previously, I'm gonna just say
The NFL,
we're gonna see a lot of things change
the
in the league.
NFL is different than the NBA in the sense of when they handle their situations, like the NFL is more quick
bread.
to that and is more quick to hurry up. Let's get this over with, sweep it under the rug type. Same thing we seen with Colin. We wanted to, but you cannot.
Bro, okay, let me say this on camera.
Please.
What they did to Colin was wrong. But
We know.
Colin
That's
is
a
not a good quarterback.
He's not. Not saying that he is.
Nah, I would say he was a good quarterback.
Like,
Me and him disagree on that, but
you feel me?
You like Cam Newton, I forgot.
What's wrong with Kim?
I don't even.
What's wrong with Kim?
I don't even wanna
Wow.
talk about this again.
We could keep it strictly. I don't even
I want
want
you
to
to
go out.
go-
Let's just keep it strictly within
I
these
don't-
lines.
I don't wanna
I
go
see
there.
you already say yeah, because I thought Colin was Gucci. Not the best, but
404
Cam? Definitely Cam.
4-4 against Seattle before he got COVID.
Like,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Cam was that man.
They don't remember that.
Cam is that man.
And that was last year.
Cam made it to the Super Bowl.
What happened in the
He
Super
got
Bowl?
bonded
He
by
He made it.
all
Now you go ahead and made
decade,
it.
all decade
Made it.
defense.
That was a different day that day there,
What
but
happened afterwards?
he made it.
What happened before?
Same thing with you could
Yo,
argue
we
the
not-
same thing with Russell Wilson.
What are you talking about? Who won?
I'm done.
But
Well,
yes,
You
let's
right.
bring it
Yes.
back.
Who won?
So
you right.
to my first of all, shout out to Lovely, the Chicago Bears ex-coach that got hired.
Lovey Smith.
Yeah, and also to the multiracial candidate that was hired by the Dolphins. Shout out to them. All progress is progress, even if it's small. But this speaks to a different level of what we know. First of all, if we want to talk, I'm gonna just speak about the Denver situation. John Elway has been known to have drinking problems. If you know anything about him, he showed up everything this, but he has been said to have drinking problems in Denver. So if you want to peer into his background a little bit more, you would understand that. So yeah, more so with the Giants. The Giants have one of 4 teams that have never hired a black man on staff.
Facts.
So when you say things like that, okay, cool.
Head
So
coach.
now,
Let's not say staff. I don't know that stat, but I know the head coach.
Head coaching.
head coach,
Position.
DC,
Yeah.
OC, special teams, never been a black man. Now we look at the Giants saying, "Hey, listen, you coming for an interview." But Bill already told me you're gonna hire somebody else. How does Bill Belichick know? How? Like, what conversation? So now it's all about getting court.
It's politics.
It's all about getting subpoenas to actually get
To look into it.
voice messaging. Because when it was Deflategate, oh, they could get text messages from Payne and Manny, all this other stuff. So that was about the integrity of the game. This is about the integrity of hiring because it's a culture that we say that, hey, listen, white people are ones that's running. How many people do we see get head coaching jobs? Mike Zimmerman on the Minnesota Vikings has been trash for years. Fisher that was on
They just
the
let
St.
him,
Louis,
they just let Zimmerman go. didn't
the
they?
St. Louis.
Zimmer?
Remember the St. Louis.
Why we keep talking about that man?
Mike Zimmer.
Remember the St. Louis Rams? Was Jeff Fisher not on that squad for like 10 years?
Yes, you're right.
Jeff Fisher, terrible.
Trash.
He
They
was
have
never
been
good.
Eric. I don't want to mispronounce his name. But
Bieniemy?
yes, him. He overqualified. You've been to four Super Bowls
4 straight AFC championship games
and 3 Super Bowls
as a coordinator.
Like,
I see your point.
we always have to work harder than the next person.
Of course, we gotta work twice as hard to get half as much.
But the thing is this, this speaks to the problem will never get changed unless the people in power look like us. And that goes to the staple of
Ownership.
saying that we have to advance as a culture. Because look, they didn't want to give Brother Love. They didn't want to give him the Charlotte the Panthers. They didn't want to give it to him. But there's some team. It's
You
a
talking
team.
about Puff?
Yeah, there's some
Word.
teams that's coming up. Like the Saints are gonna be up for sale soon. There's certain teams that are up for sale, but it's just like we need to jump on that. Because what do white people do? No offense, I love Caucasian people like there, but we're talking about culture right here. What do they all do? The Fenway Park group, they own a lot of sports teams, but that's a whole bunch of people saying, hey, let's get rich together.
Yeah.
But that speaks to the microcosm of what we are as a people. But that whole sham, nah, come on, man. And then Stephen Ross, come on.
Yeah.
You know, the next I have winning records, and you don't give me anything. Tua's coming on and off the bench, and if Hugh Jackson has a record to say, hey, listen, this is my transactions, this is it, these are the numbers.
Yeah, we gotta work with that.
So it's like, come on, man. Come on. Over 75% of the players in the league are African American, and you only have one black coach. Well, my fault. 3 black coaches now out of the 32 NFL teams.
Gangster.
And it's like, when are we gonna
Make it make sense?
When are we gonna? I think I take this back to slavery. Honestly, it's a whole bunch of white people telling black people what to do and giving them money to do it.
Oh no, yeah, the NFL.
Oh, I don't think slaves ever got paid. Excuse me.
The NFL is the closest thing to what slavery is, in my opinion, in terms of picking what you want. I'm lying. In terms of sports, am I lying, or sports in general?
You mess up, you get cut or fired.
Bro, the draft is one of the craziest things to watch. As just if you look at it that way. I'm so serious, and I don't know
I'm
how you
picking
can.
you.
Patrick Mahomes to get $200 million.
All right, but that's but how does that not add to my point? He said Patrick Mahomes is about to get $200 million.
Facts.
Is that not the same thing about, okay, I'm paying the only difference is they actually paying the black man. They're not paying the guy that
That's not slavery.
Thank you.
but
Like
it's
I
still,
said, you ain't pay no
you
slaves.
can't just,
Real shit. You didn't pay no slaves.
you ain't paying them, but it's still the
What are you talking
the
right, so
the
I'm
thinking behind it,
so
like
watch
line
this.
these guys up. Who's the better one of it? Okay, I'll take this guy. Okay,
watch
I'll take the
this.
next best guy.
Hold on. Before you go, but hold on. But look, before you go
Bro,
there,
you're
before you go
not.
there,
You looking at the money,
Money.
and you need to not look at it as just the money because
it's
it's
overall,
it's
yeah.
overall as a
Can I ask you
whole.
a question? Can I ask you a question? Before you go on that take, right? I just want to take you to, feel me, some school real quick, just some school.
Oh.
When people go, if I'm an athlete, right? I'm a 5-star recruit. I go to Alabama, right? Nick Saban's going to, hey, listen, I'm going to get you to the NFL, right? I'm going to get you money. You know what you left behind? Your education, because you're only going there for 1 year if you're hot. Maybe 2 to 3 years. You're never going to get the degree. So then you get injured. Yeah, you have player insurance for 3 years. You have the money. But what education did you have? So I'm robbing you of the education that you might get and giving you, like, hey, listen.
For free, too.
For free.
You're going to get an education for free with a scholarship.
Look,
no hands.
So look,
hands
but
down.
you know why? Because my draft stock is going down, or it's going up. Oh, I had a good year. Let me get out. So now when you get injured years later, or when you're done, yeah, you have money, but what do you know to do with it? That's why most players get injured, or they go broke in the first 3 years.
That's why most players get injured, because they don't know what to do with it? Or you mean...
No, you gotta let me finish that one.
Yeah.
When I was saying most players get injured, the average lifetime of NFL player is 3 years.
Facts.
So they're gonna get injured. So now, what can you do? What other job can you have? Yeah, you have money, but what connections have you made?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we say in a sense of slavery, because I'm taking away your identity. You are no longer Mike. You are now a player of the New York Football Giants.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
You're done in 3 years. And after 3 years, what are you going to do? You can't get on ESPN because we already got that spot filled. Now, you done wasted like $500,000. You down to like $400,000.
And you're saying you?
I'm just throwing numbers out there. I'm not, because I see
we're giving general. I'm not.
I see Sway and Amani point like, no, you can't just look at it from the money. You can't.
Google the definition of slavery.
All
right. This is why.
On that note,
that's why I didn't want to go there, because he's gonna blow mines.
That's that Skip shit.
He's gonna blow mine.
Am I wrong though?
Skip,
you giving me numbers
once again.
Am I wrong,
Mike just proved he was Skip from that basketball episode.
Skip, I don't want to hear Skip.
I ain't Skip yet, because niggas, I am up like that. It's about the bread.
I am bad, baby.
I'm Gilbert. It's about the money. It's about the money.
So can I ask you a question?
The money.
So can I ask you a question? What? So why do all the NFL players that make bread, they don't want their sons and stuff to play? Like, they want to play, but what do? They give them
other avenues.
They give them the school.
Yep.
They give them businesses to run.
Because not only is this messing up, yes, you're getting the money, but football is not basketball, bro. This is a full contact sport. You're getting concussions. Like, you're injuring yourself. This is like boxing.
Steven Jackson.
Like, for real. You're literally depleting your own health. No matter how healthy you stay.
I heard the thing that you put, they
mental health too is a thing.
Shout out the I Am Athlete podcast, but I think it was I Am Athlete podcast. But one of the guys is on there that's saying that guys play football, they pay y'all to get injured.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same boxing too.
Like that shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna pay you to beat him up.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try to do the same thing. No matter who wins, it doesn't matter. Y'all both getting paid.
I'm paying you $12 million so you could run at somebody 95 miles per hour.
What?
And we gonna see who hit first. It's basically, you know what I equate this to? Not even slavery. That might have been the wrong one. I equate this to the fucking gladiator in Roman times.
That was
in the Coliseum. Entertain us.
Just a different type of slavery, but definitely slavery.
It was
Entertain
slavery.
us.
They were actual slaves.
Guess what? I have money. I'm white. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna give you money. This is my entertainment.
Yeah.
Hey man, on that note, hope you enjoyed it. We got our Super Bowl picks.
Bengals by 7.
We got our
Rams
takes on the Brian Flores
scary.
situation and minority blacks being in power.
Happy Black History Month too.
Or
Black Future Month.
Relax. It's Black History Month.
That Donda 2 is supposed to drop
day.
though.
2.
You see,
Today is 2/8/22.
You see Kim
Where's
got replaced by 2, not 1, but 2.
Y'all out. We out.
Yo, nah. I didn't even hear that tape. But SwayReportingLive, we out of here. Word. We out.